We're here. We did it. There she is.
Hi guys, we're at the Eiffel Tower right now. It's right there. You can barely see it. We're about to go through the metal detectors over there. Make sure we don't have any bad things on us, which we don't always.
The last time Riley was here, we didn't have to go through gates, but
Very different.
so we made it. It was a long travel day, around 48 hours because of all the flight delays, but we're here. We did it. And it's currently raining.
Yeah. So how wonderful.
Alright, so one of the first things we did whenever we got to Paris was went directly to the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower is just absolutely amazing to see. If you've never seen it in person, I would highly recommend seeing it at least once in your life. We took the Ber Hakeem, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, station. So we rode that train, and then it's an 8-minute walk from there directly to the Eiffel Tower. Something new at the Eiffel Tower is that you actually have to go through security to get underneath the tower. It was a fairly painless process for us as it was raining, and so there really wasn't anybody else in line. So once you go through security, then you have really free reign of everywhere underneath the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, once we got through security, it was, you just kind of get the scope of how big that thing actually is. I was not expecting that at all. But then you get to the point where you can start climbing it, which we'll go over how much that costs, but just an incredible experience. I was not expecting for it to be that impressive.
Guys, we are under the Eiffel Tower and it is still raining on us, but it's beautiful. I'll show you.
Alright, so after you get through security, then you can go underneath the Eiffel Tower, and that's where you can actually purchase tickets if you haven't already bought them online. So to buy the tickets, you can go to each of the legs of the Eiffel Tower, and there's ticket stations under there.
What are we doing?
Getting tickets to climb all the way up there.
Mom, there's no stairs.
So tickets range in price from 1180 euros all the way up to 2240. So what you can do there is, if you're just climbing the stairs, it's going to be a lot cheaper, but if you're actually taking the lift up from the bottom floor, it's going to be a lot more expensive. Kids rates, so kids under 12 are free. Kids from the age of 12 to actually 24 are a lot cheaper than the adult prices, so just keep that in mind as well. If you're traveling with small kids, I'd highly recommend using the lift. My kids' little legs were hurting pretty bad, and we had quite a few tears on the way up, so I would just highly recommend that.
All right, we are climbing up the Eiffel Tower now, so the kids are good sports so far. Here we are.
Once you climb the stairs and get to the first level, there's beautiful views of Paris from every side of the tower. There's bathrooms, there's restaurants, there's places to get drinks, there's a gift shop, there's plenty of places to stop and rest, especially if you have kids, before going up or going back down if you are running short on time and just wanted to see a nice view of Paris from higher up.
All right, we made it. We're on the first level. It's pretty exhausting.
Alright, so this is a view off of the Eiffel Tower. This is from the first level, and we're actually using our 360. So there was no restrictions on using 360 cameras, so we're able to stick it all the way out there and really get some cool shots of outside the Eiffel Tower.
Alright guys, what are we getting ready to do?
On the second level of the Eiffel Tower is where you actually get into the lift that goes up to the top. So you have to have a ticket in order to get on this. So what you do is you go through, there's a pretty small entrance that a lot of people are feeding into, and there's a total of, I believe it was 6 elevators. So you essentially go into this hallway and then you pick an elevator to get on. And then that takes you obviously all the way up. And then once you get off, you're at the top of the Eiffel Tower. It was very crowded up there. The views were cool, but it was very crowded up there. So we didn't stay very long at all. Whenever we got down from the Eiffel Tower, the first thing we did was got crepes. The crepes under the Eiffel Tower were absolutely delicious, and I would highly recommend if you can get one with fresh strawberries and not the strawberry jelly, absolutely do it. It's amazing. It's delicious, and you just feel really cool eating a crepe under the Eiffel Tower. All right, whenever we left the Eiffel Tower and we were looking for dinner, we came across a really sweet photo spot. This was on Rue de la Université, and it was just a 2-minute walk from the Eiffel Tower. Alright, that's all we've got for you today. If you find our information useful, please like, subscribe, share, save, all those types of things. I'd highly, highly recommend seeing the Eiffel Tower at least once in your life.
If you missed the start of our France series, you can catch up here.